I don't even think they got a chance to get in their spot. Oh, my little cast bar was off a little bit there. It wasn't processing properly. Oh, we're getting all the breaks. All the mobs are right near each other. I got locked down. Oh, I forgot to put fairy fire on the guy. Yikes, boys. Almost time for an innovate. First time we've had to run far in here. Let's get it. Typhoon tickles a lot. Wow, he's right there. Makes for an easier set. Little innovate with some rocket boots. Cleared the area out for him. Be ready for anything. Hey, wait a second. He's got antlers too.
Let's move on. Watch your backs. They have us surrounded in this hole.
Watch your back. Destruction of the whole place. Yes.
countered.
They're very persistent. On this day.
What else can he put in my way? On this day, our darkness has taken hold of your soul. Forget what yesterday. Till this day.
I do what I must.
Do what I must for Lordaeron.
Ooh,
Neither your
sparkly.
words nor your actions will stop me.
Ah. He had a rather vocal exit.
Lordaeron will pass Mal'Ganis lies behind that bookshelf ahead. I believe this secret passage still works.
I believe. Yeah, it's been working for like 3 days now straight for everybody. As the daily heroic has been Culling of Strat. 3 days in a row. It's fine. I'm fine. Ooh, we got strength scrolls up in here. Serious business. Me like. We ready? Are we talking? Yeah.
As quickly as possible. If the undead don't kill us, the fires might.
Alright, gotta be careful with all my boom boom. My little cast bar is looking all weird today. Did my... This one didn't go through properly, did it? reposition for that mess. So that's interesting. My stream title didn't update. Of course, I am like half off screen here. Here we go. That might work. Oh, better speed it up. We got 8 minutes for this boss, not the final. Got no procs. Oh, there's one. This will be a decently long fight, considering. Oh. Get that innervate going. Honestly, I can't tell if anybody's watching, but hey, if you're watching, doing some daily Heroic Plus on my toons. The reset just started my time 40 minutes ago. Got today off from work. No raid scheduled tonight, so we're just trying to get back in a little bit of streaming, a little casual stuff. Did we even talk? We didn't even talk to. That was good. That's funny. Let's see, refresh. I usually play healer, but this is not my main, so the gear isn't the greatest. And I've been gearing for DPS anyway, so I'll leave it to the professional healers for Hero Plus, especially in a pug. Now, if it was a guild run, I could heal it. That'd be nice. Well, that is a surprising upgrade. Don't need those leggings, I don't think. Pretty sure I don't need them. No. Even on the healing side. Got me a neck upgrade though. Where's it at? Where it at? Oh wait, did I win it? Oh man. Oh well. Lost it to the healing priest. Got that hit, but hey, whatever, dude. I'm like, it's a 51% upgrade, brother. Let's see if he trades it to me. He or she. Where is my I wonder if I reload, if it'll help me. I don't have... Suddenly there he is. So he gave it to me. I appreciate that. Alright, so that was my previous one. It's basically like the regular heroic, I think. 200 level. So I'm upgraded now to 213, which is nice. Hit rating's going up. It's always nice too. So I can hit things. Alright, we've got 38 to conquest. This should give us 41. So that's all the bosses at the end of that melee. So now let's turn in the quest. And I think we get 2 more. 2 more. This is weird how it shrunk everything down here. Trying to get used to this new OBS update as well, because I haven't done this in a long time. Oh, it did update. That's nice. My title. Let's minimize that. Turn this in. And we'll switch to another character. Let's see if we can get a run going on that one. Alright, so that gives me 43. I don't have enough for the chest. I think it's my next bid. Yeah, we'll see. Got a couple things I need to sell. The usual. I'm gonna keep that one. Maybe it will still help with healing. Repair. Kill that. Updates. Alright then. So still not a lot of people online, so I'm going to go for my third string 80, who's a shaman hybrid elemental heals. But if I can get into a heroic plus, I'll do it as an elemental. Mostly just because I don't, and it's experiential based, don't trust pugs. However, early in the day like this, oh man, I bet I can get in and then they share the quest with me. Let's try that, because I'm already down here. Early in the day like this, you can get, like, you know, lots of chads that want to just knock it out real quick. Alright. Let's try this one. See if this one's 380, 3800. Let's just do that. Someone might actually try to get me, I don't know. Shaman's okay, because I can at least, you know, poison and disease cleanse. But as we get further on in time, the list starts to taper off, because we're on the East Coast and it gets around lunchtime, and then it won't pick back up till much later in the afternoon. Yeah, it looks like that guy already picked somebody else up. Maybe he's not doing Heroic Plus. Could very well be the play there. In this case, since I'm lingering, I'm going to go ahead and hearth back to Dalaran, pick up the quest, enjoy the lag while I'm there. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on my world latency. Mal'Ganis. And then this is the normal daily, which it's not, you know, it's not Emblems of Conquest that it is Valor, but it also, in case you're still trying to build your rep up, you can get a quick 400 punch in addition to wearing the tabard while you're in there, slapping mobs. Alright, we got the 2. I'm going to update my stuff with my item level. I don't know if that'll help or might even hurt. Trying to like establish that, you know, I'm not, you know, elite force or nothing. I'm here to get it done. You know. Alright, he wants to do don't see a healer. So usually I try to like find a healer first and then build, or you know, sometimes hey, what's up? What's up, Cabos? It's going great. I mean, this is daily reset, so I'm trying to get my heroic dailies in. This is my yes. Well, no. Yes and no. This is my third string 80. So I try to run her with pugs. Just because if I look sloppy, you know, it's easier to cover it up. I don't know. Logic, whatever. But she is dual spec elemental resto. However, she's the lowest gear score, so I'm going to be doing elemental because I don't trust the heroic plus healing pugs, you know what I'm saying? I just got through doing the druid on the same culling a strat, which is like cakewalk pretty much because the I don't know if you're familiar with the affixes. It's not like heroic mythic plus in retail, but it's almost like the same team got together and like lost a game at poker when they were developing this and just decided to do one affix, you know. So like culling a strat has some kind of like disease that spreads throughout the group, and if you got a priest or a pally, you can easily knock it out. But if you don't, it explodes and it's like AoE damage on the group. Not timed. That's a big difference too. Oh, there's a healer. He wants to do regular heroic though. Now regular heroic is fine and all. You'll still get the valor tokens. However, you won't get them from the bosses. Like this. Whoops. It won't tell you, will it? Yeah, here we go. Conquest is like the big boy emblems for the big gear now. The other is valor. That's a step down. And then even further down is emblems of heroism, which I wish it would like on my currency tracker. I wish it would like ascend it properly, but it doesn't. So with heroic plus, you get that affix. You get mobs with more health and more damage. And a little bit, there's a better gear table, you know, things like that. But I could be preaching to the crowd here. You might already know all this. Dingbat, he's doing heroic plus. I don't want to be one of those request to join thing, you know, because I can flood their and mess up their adding stuff. See if he pops me in because it's all paladins. Look, he's gonna put me in there. That's good. So this is gonna be real cake because we're going through undead with 3 paladins, man, and rep paladins with this new glyph buff they got is like ignorant damage, even though they were on the bottom of the tier list for DPS. I'm gonna be pretty much useless in here, to be honest. It'll still be fun. I'll get my stuff. I got heroism, you know. Let's get this done. Let me reset my roll here because it does that. My sentiments exactly. But yeah, they're already flying down. So how you doing, man? I see you playing WoW again, but on the retail side, which is fine. And Susie's little, not little so much, his guild project is really ramping and taking traction. And I look in there occasionally, like in the evenings especially, and there's like 8 to 10 Mythic Plus parties running. That's bonkers. It's amazing how, you know, and you got to give it all to God for that because it's almost like divine intervention. Although it's the easiest one. I will admit I have not caught one of your WoW streams yet, but I do hope to. Yeah. Just got back from ads. Oh, dude, ads. God, I wish I could disable that. You missed all my talking, like a lot. Gosh, I wish I can I wonder if I can pause that or shift it out. Also, another way to fix it would be, subbing, but there's no pressure there. So I got into another run. You can disable ads at a certain point. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of scheduling thing you can do. I don't know. I have them set to 30 seconds. Right. I'm definitely not doing it for monetary gain purposes. It's just the default or whatever it was. Because I haven't streamed in maybe 9 months. I don't know. So I did get into this heroic plus. But you may or may not already know how the new affixes run. Kind of similar to Mythic Plus in retail, but not really a great comparison because it's not timed and it's only one specific affix to this dungeon. This one is you get this an individual debuff disease that if you don't dispel it, it'll spread and blow up on everybody. But with all pallies, they can cleanse like bonkers, Oh, I gotta figure out. Obviously, my earth totem is gonna be useless in here, unless let's go strength. For some reason my mouse wasn't working there for a second. And it reflects in my DPS, folks. I'd rather not disable them since they bring me some revenue. Yeah, you're probably rocking and rolling, man. I remember when you were a wee lad. Oh, I can also offer interrupt support. We're going this way. No, not yet. Current content is all over. Well, yeah, but at least you're in the Susie niche right now.
Counter.
And that's some powerful stuff. I mean, leading mythics and all that, I'm at least able to do over 2k DPS in my foul state of gear. Isn't too terribly bad, but I don't really. I have one tier set. That's nice. But I have no rating on this guy. It's all dungeons. At least not phase 2 yet. No Old War. But it is good to see that community hopping like it is. It was sad to see the boys leave the Classic Guild. We were all running together, when we could, when Susie wasn't doing Final Fantasy or something. Magnificor or AJ. But we lost our fair share of other guildies to other retail guilds like BHS and Narrow Path, things like that. Because I mean, I get it. It's Dragonflight is. I don't want to mess with it because it'll pull me into. And I'm kind of in pretty well. I'm actually getting fragments for the legendary healing mace on my priest. Oh, I'm chained. Meat hook. Why you do me like this? I probably could have heroed, but I'm sitting here talking. So. And at this point, it's almost over. I'd say I'm glad I'm the one that keeps getting chain stun. Because, yeah, well, hey, I at least did over the tank. We out here. Defense cloak. Look, see, item 200 level stuff. So you can. This is like a catch-up. Heroic Plus is. But initially it was rough on people, but now most people have some gear unless you're working on a deep alt. Oh, we're going the wrong way, boys.
Divine Shield.
Oh, this might be trouble. If I can pick myself up here. About to hero. It's just for fun. Well, that was lovely. Wasn't expecting that. We just started going the wrong way. And naturally, I have no speed boost. You know, called classic, no Ghost Wolf indoors. It's all the rage. Are there many people playing Shaman in retail? I don't know. I saw you're playing Evoker. That's probably who I would definitely want to experiment with, at least, because it's the new thing. Shaman's a bit dead in retail. I would say that Resto isn't as popular here in Classic, but Elemental definitely is. I don't see many in this phase enhancement shaman. There were a lot in phase 1 for sure. I have a 76 Warlock and a measly 71 Paladin because everybody and their brother was rolling Paladin, so I was like, I ain't gonna mess with this. We actually have 2 Pally, really, all our healers are good in the guild. 2 Pally healers. But the reason they gave me the fragment bids is because being an officer, and no chance, there's not really a big chance that I'm gonna jump ship, you know. I'm gonna be the first one, and then they'll all come as we put it on farm, things like that. Enhancement, yeah. DK and Evoker are my favorites right now. I wonder, I mean, there's probably definitely a learning curve for the Evoker. There was, I don't know if, like, the fad of, like, you know, like when DKs came out and monks and all, like the new classes, if that's gone away now. Like, you don't see as many. The ones you do see are like Chad level. Either the super hyper min maxers or just the ones that like the class fantasy, and it's comfortable for them now. Like monk class was my favorite back when I came back. I didn't really tank much on it, but I did heal and DPS. Isn't there only like DPS and heal? There's not like a third tier or something? Oh. I was infected. Helps. Oh, yeah, I bet. That complexity curve, you know, which is kind of good, you know, you weed out, you know, the weekend warrior-ish. Like, I got this. I did play, like, some of the intro stuff because they had a free, I don't know, weekend or something where you could play it. You didn't have to purchase it or whatever. So I got to do a startup in the Evoker area. I can't remember how far I got, but it was what is this guy dying for? Dude. And can't you like slow time or something? I don't know. I might be butchering that. Like reverse damage. It reminds me of like the stagger for Brewmaster. Again, I could be way off on that. It's just, I feel like throwing this guy some heals just so we can get down the hallway here. Yeah, you can reverse damage, but from the past. That's crazy. Like, your mind has got it. I bet you got some weak auras tracking something with that. Because, dude, that would just blow me up. Initially, anyway. Well, just like most healers should, you got to know the fight and what's happening. So would you call it more of like a preemptive healer or reactional? I'd say it'd probably be more preemptive. Oh, that's great. Best of both worlds. Since you can hot up the tank with 5 hots. Ooh. That's hot. Alright, since my thing was like yelling at me about checking blood sugar, I might as well do that. I I've been streaming so long I forgot. Alright.
Countered.
Accountability world. 122. Even though it's backwards probably on the screen. 122 is a normal person. I'm far from normal, but hey. Have you played, or are you into the new Hogwarts Legacy? I see some people streaming that. Or you can insta heal with a couple other. I mean, that sounds like the package, man. Like AoE healing, things like that. Two minutes on exhaustion. I think I'll save it for Mal'Ganis. I don't know.
They're very persistent.
And it's probably like a lot of healing on the go, like moving. You don't have to sit still. Waiting to play that game through 7. Yeah, right. my son, he plays Switch, like Nintendo Switch, and he had that thing like on his wish list before Christmas, and we were like, okay, so is it available Christmas? No, because we were in GameStop, and they're like, no, it's not available until later, much later. Back in my day.
Neither your words nor your actions will stop me.
Oh snap, I almost did 4K. Moving up. Uh-oh. I don't need that. Yeah, that's kind of a... That would be definitely good for a resto druid. For them fat innervates. The Modern Warfare 2 came out and they tested. Yeah. True. Feel out the public and their fat pockets. Let's move through here. This place right here can kind of choke the pugs a little bit because they get overzealous at this point. And it can be a bit of a nightmare. But there's some affixes like all the Old Kingdom, those type of places have a web wrap, and you gotta break it out. You can't break it out with AoE. It has to be direct damage spells or abilities. But the worst one, the worst affix is Violet Hold and Oculus. They have mirror images. And the same thing applies. You Have to use direct damage. No AoE. And it can mirror image the boss. Yeah. Imagine that. Get hot and heavy. And you don't want to wipe in Violet Hold. You know, because they'll overrun the city and take over. All them prisoners break free.
Rest a moment and clear your lungs.
But even though I'm not in Unity Gaming, congratulations on your promotion. Well deserved, sir. I'd follow you into a Mythic Plus. Yeah. Wouldn't that be considered kind of like a promotion-esque thing? We've come a long way from Vision. Yeah, we want to call it that. At least in here. How about that? Right? You got people messaging you like, what do? How do? I don't know. I'm making... You're pun intended. They could have called it, instead of Unity Gaming, Unity Vision. Yo, big brains right there. Foresight. Probably should have gotten lazy. Yeah. But you know, you probably lose the role on that. Hey. 6 minutes. So the previous run I did, we got here with 8 minutes left. But I thought this one was going faster. Oh, we had a death. That's what happened. Look at this, no speed. I'm even technically outdoors, right? There's sky. So if you look at this plague rune, damage increased by 30, health increased by 100%, damage and attacks inflict victims with the zombie plague. It's great. It's great. And I'm 100% sure that no one needs the mount that drops off this guy. I bet everyone passes. I don't even think you could sell it. Yeah. I'm just gonna hold off and see if it's... Oh, someone's got a greed on it. Trash can greed. I'm gonna make that into an emoji. Trash can greed. I gotta work on some of those too. If I... like, I still got my old points, you know, like where you, what did you make me slap myself last time or something? I don't know. I think they're still all working. But, no emojis. Things of that nature. Alright, let me get this guy down. Let's get a hero. Let's shake and bake. More lightning bolts. Pew pew. The only thing that he does that's annoying, I guess, is he'll put people randomly to sleep. And if it's the healer, it could be just more of an inconvenience. Tremor Totem doesn't break it either, so. Before you say anything, I know you were thinking it. Yo, I'm second on DPS. I can't even target. Keep pumping. Look at that. Look at that. I'm clapping. What am I clapping for? Yes, that is a weak aura because sometimes, you know, Boomer Brain forgets to loot stuff. I stepped up at the end, y'all. Look at that. Look at this. This hotness. You've performed well this day. You and your murderous self. Frozen orbs. Helm. Don't need that because that's not me. That's cheese. Greed has dropped 3 times in a row. Greed. And this guy I've seen drop twice. Let's go. So I'm up to 28. We're gonna astral recall. I do have one more toon that can do this. My bestest toon. I get all the slack-jawed daffodils out of the way, you know. For 200 points, who says that? Alright. Not that I'm giving out 200 points. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Look at my little weak aura for my self-res right there. I need to do something with that. I get this on cooldown. Right in the middle there. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. 2 conquests, please. Alright, let's get out of here. But before we go, I always like to repair, you know. Good measure. Oh, there is a holiday. I don't know if it's happening in retail. I assume it is, but the Love is in the Air. And there is a boss that drops for the holiday boss. The Chemical Brothers. They didn't make it much like Milli Vanilli, but they are alive and well in Shadowfang Keep. Oh, going back. So this satchel, this is an interesting thing with Heroic Plus. All your emblems from the bosses are dropped by the final boss kill. So it's not like you can do 1 or 2 bosses and get the emblems and just taxi out. Because I've got 30. Click this. I got 33. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's bad if you like get disconnected, but it's what it is. All right, let's get to my priest. Widow's Smite. He got that tier 8 helm that makes him look like a Backstreet Boy rogue or something. I don't know. These are all original, by the way. Backstreet rogue. Backstreet Boys rogue. Oh. Or it could be his Rona mask. This is where I would hit that Steam Deck and zoom in, you know, for that close-up expression for all those playing at home or watching. Conqueror's Cowl of Sanctification. That's a mouthful. Yes, sir. He has 37 big boy emblems. Let's go pick up that there. I need to get rid of... I think it's the same one anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's pick it up and see if we can hop in and do some disc healing, which basically amounts to me pressing one button predominantly, you know, power word shield. I also imagine in retail that priest healing is pretty good right now. I don't know. Oh snap, what is... Hold up, I gotta speak to somebody. I gotta speak to somebody in the guild. Oh, so he's already. Wow. Right on. Oh, also, I don't know. Last time I streamed, I had one of those hard button, mechanical, noisy, honking keyboards. Now I've got like the softy. It's pleasant. Also, the people can sleep in the house when I'm gaming. I highly recommend picking one up. Oh gosh, if you have the means. This particular one is one of those RGB, gotta have light, backlight things. HyperX, you know. I think I got it at Goodwill. I don't know. Goodwill, my fashion secret. Yeah. Can we still not play normal music on Twitch? I'm dumb. I mean, I guess you technically can physically play it. Yeah. Like I'm doing Spotify, but it's like a playlist that's, you know, copyright free, stream beats, something like that. Which is fine, you know. Reminds me of like, you know, you're sitting in a Chick-fil-A restaurant and you hear something playing, but no lyrics. Yeah, so I have NCS as well. Let's see. I don't know, so it might be multiple playlists, but this one is called NCS Releases. Let's switch it up. This one might actually have lyrics, now that I think about it. You know, some labels, I guess. I don't know if you want to call it a label, but it's non-copyright sounds grouping that might have different genre-based NCS stuff. I've switched mine up to make it sure it's excessively long too. I had my stream list and it started playing. Oh, bro. So like it goes past its playlist and just starts picking up something else, I guess. Are you doing Spotify or another player? All through Spotify. Yeah. I actually found out beginning of the year, one of my job perks was getting Spotify for free, so I quickly got that reimbursement going. The downside is my whole family uses the same Spotify account, so my wife could probably switch it up in mid-play while it's playing, and I might get in trouble there. Hey. But she sees that it's being played on whatever PC or something, you know. Could you set it up for a family? You know what? I don't even know if Spotify is kind of weird with their little account interface. And well, I guess I should be more clear on that. Specifically, like when I try to submit my receipt for reimbursement, I have to essentially take a screenshot because there's not a traditional, hey, download and print this PDF or something. So, but I will say that the account is very simplified in its user interface, so maybe I could get it work. I'm gonna start doing some guild invites here. But I'm gonna take a note of that and look for that family. I maybe hopefully it would fall under the $9.99 or whatever the rate is now. Alright, so I've got two things now that you've alerted me to that I need to check out. What was the other one? Scrolling back in the chat here. Oh, disabling ads, have them set to 30 seconds. So I can scroll back in the chat because you're the only one chatting. Bro. 30-second. Can you imagine, like, if I was, like, I'd have to get some kind of mod to take notes for me or something. 30-second ad for stream. It is what it is. We out here. Declines my invite, sir. Nope. Yes. Maybe not. Whatever. Let's just do it like that. Okay, flying there and checking long. Okay. Sometimes I probably shouldn't read things that people send me. I'm sure you understand that. Like if someone told me like to read chat when it's like smaller base like this, so I don't know, it's just more engaging and it helps me to not AJ Valdez myself. I'm sure we all know what that means. The next thing that's going to blow my mind a little bit is being in Discord with Stream. Like trying to like process. I already do push to talk anyway. I'm not a open mic Discord kind of person. Too much going on around the house. Yep. I'm doing it now. If you look, I've got this one, and no, I don't even have anyone in the house. It's just habitual. I have this ear open so I can hear. I used to use it was like an Xbox headset where it had one headphone and the other one was just open, nothing there. That one was getting pitiful and falling apart. It's no longer even being sold. So I decided to get this one, which is better when I do this, but my voice to me sounds outrageous because I can't hear myself projecting, you know. So, have you just been streaming the WoW stuff? I know you were doing some other games in the past. Not WoW. Because the reason oh yeah, the Overwatch, yeah. The reason I ask is because, like, if you were to think about your viewers, like what they started watching versus now, you kind of, I guess, have to, if you want to retain them, I guess. I'm not really in that mindset right now, as I am not a consistent streamer, so, but pretty much all I play is WoW at the moment. So that would be a different conversation for me from others that are more inclined to variety streaming, I guess. What? What? Too many AFKers. I don't know what he's saying by that. I'll just invite him anyway. Two of the guys are tanks, but I know one of them has an off spec, so that's easier. Like when I was younger, I could play stuff like Overwatch and, you know, those first person type games, but that would have been 20 years ago. I don't know if I would call it vertigo-ish. It's just, that's also why I can't really play melee class. Like, because I kind of keep like I got this little angle of the camera, usually looking down, but if I'm being honest, I prefer like this wide outward thing. Yeah. It's my own little boomer setup with these giant healing voodoo bars. They probably look even more massive when I put my camera on the thing. Alright, so we have 6 people, including myself, online right now. I'm normally not online, but I don't know if I said it before, but my Chick-fil-A closed down for a month for a remodel. So yesterday, today, and tomorrow I am not working. Next week we have like all these special projects. We're visiting other stores, training, doing some community service projects, things like that. So yeah, I'm just kind of chilling. Got my honey-do list done at home. All that good stuff. Figured I'd knock out some heroics for the day. Alright, so he's ready. He's got his food, invited to the group. I mean, I have no problem doing a pug 5th, so. Especially when you can control who you're inviting.
howdy.
Hey man, how's it going?
Going good.
You got your grub in?
Yeah, it's here at my desk.
I will let you know I am streaming right now because I've been streaming my other heroics. Yeah, so
Hey, let's go.
mostly just testing out my the updates on OBS and all that excitement. Hey there. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, here I am.
I'm gonna time you out.
Yeah, I didn't know if anybody needed to be summoned, so I didn't go in. You know, I'm trying to get laundry done and most of the house chores done this
Hey, I
afternoon
hear you.
before I work out, and then do a little bit tomorrow, so that will leave tomorrow evening and Sunday afternoon, evening free.
I understand that.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the third culling of strat heroic daily in a row?
I don't know.
I definitely know it was yesterday.
I haven't done heroic, a heroic plus all this week.
Enable, do you need a summon? Oh, you're here.
No,
never
I
mind.
took the portal from Dalaran, but I think Kibble Mania summon.
Go ahead.
So I tried to get Jed in here, but he said something about he couldn't stand all the AFKers. I don't know what that means. Maybe he thought I was gonna do a pug.
Mm.
I mean, I'll pug the fifth, you know.
Or maybe people that would AFK constantly during the dungeon, maybe?
I haven't experienced that. I've done it twice today on different tunes. I mean, these people are just steamrolling. Like, if you get people from reset time until maybe like 2 or 3 hours from that, those people just want to knock it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is the reset time set back to 7 server time now, or is
It
still-
is.
Yes.
So what is that Eastern Standard Time then? 9 a.m. or 8 a.m.?
7 a.m. The server is Eastern.
Okay, so 7 is still. Okay, 7 is 7. Okay.
Yeah, if you hover over the clock, it gives you realm time and local time.
Gotcha.
All right. While he's doing that thing, I'm gonna look for another.
Okay. You'll be mad at me, JM, cheating on Chick-fil-A over here with Zaxby's.
What Zaxby's? Come on, man. Did you Did you get it delivered?
I did.
Okay, that's probably all right. Let me guess. You got chicken strips?
Yes.
Hey.
What do we need, a healer or a DPS?
DPS. I'm looking for mostly paladins.
Well, we have 3 online in our guild. We have a warlock. Alright. It's level 58. Warrior. He's an alt. I'm trying to remember who that it might be. And me. Now, warlock has a paladin. Lenora.
I got someone. That's cool.
Okay. Oh, this guy next to me is asking if I can make a portal. You guys mind if I leave group for a second? And then just re-invite me
Tell
back?
him it'll cost him. Yeah, it's fine. So I was on my shaman doing this, and I kept having to accept the initial quest that takes you down on the dragon. And I was like, do I want to do that? The one that walks you around with all the RP.
Oh yeah.
I eventually did it just because I got tired of dropping the quest and over and over to come in here.
Yes, he paid me 5 gold. That was nice of him.
There you go.
Okay, you can reinvite me. Thank you. I mean, he didn't even have to tip me. I mean, I don't mind doing it for free either.
It's crazy. I was looking for you, and I forgot that this tune that you're on is not in the guild.
That is correct.
Because I heard you saying so and so's online. I'm like, I don't see this. What? Unless you're looking like at people's alts, maybe. I was like, okay, maybe that's what.
Right. Galaxy Angel and Bear of Death are in the guild. Galaxy Angel is 75, on the way to 76. Bear of Death is 70, working on 71. And Bear of Death, she's actually a boomkin, although I actually ended up healing on her for quite a while.
That'll
And
happen.
switched to boom. Yeah, I know. Everybody kept saying, we need you to heal instead. Well, so I ended up having to go resto for a while, and then was able to switch back to boomy. I said, okay, no more resto. I'm boomy. Because at Outlands, they were like, please. I said, no, I want to stay boomy. But you're so good at it. I said, well, I may be good at it, but I don't really like it. They said, okay, look, if you keep pushing me, I'm going to switch back to tank. I said, but you don't have any tanking gear. I said, when exactly? Because on retail, I have a druid tank, and she's awesome. I don't have a prot tank anymore, but I love my bear tank. Bear tanks are so much fun.
Yeah, Enable's discovering that.
Hey, Justin.
What's up?
Hey, I was doing some reading on the thread issues, and what I'm reading is all the range stuff just kind of has to chill out for a while, because otherwise they're guaranteed to pull. And it's not a DPS race at all; it's simply a mechanics thing. So if they just hold off for a while and then just seriously watch the thread, then apparently it makes it a lot easier.
Okay.
Let's try this thing again. So how is the Discord sounds in the stream? Do I need to turn it down? Is it too much?
Are you going to travel to North Carolina to try the new sandwich, Jay?
Well, fun fact, it's actually 45 minutes south of where I grew up across the border in Virginia.
That's cool.
So it ain't too far away from me.
Used to have some family down in Greensboro.
I almost forgot I was healing.
Don't forget about that. It's weird I actually have a DPS spec now. So it's weird actually.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, so it's weird actually pressing like damage buttons.
So am I the only range that...
Yes.
Yep.
Well, if you count me, but I'm just...
No,
Only
of
just a
course
wee
you wouldn't.
priest.
Well, I can't really give you focus magic, so...
It helps my smites.
Well, if you want, I'll give it to you.
I'll smite more. Smite the infidels.
laid down a table. I didn't pick up.
Here, I can give you some. I normally don't.
No, I can make a bunch.
I've got 2 stacks for you. I'm not using it.
That's the funny thing is, you know, melee DPS and tanks.
Countered.
I rarely use it.
See, that's why I brought the red pally.
Oh, extra curing.
A little bit of that, a little bit of like, give me some mana back for that blessing. Was I wand the beast down? Cause I'm on the board. I got some damage. Pew, pew, pew.
If anything about my druids, I'm always on the board for healing. So I tried downloading LVY yesterday, and that was a disaster.
Like the base setup.
Yeah.
I use it for my chat boxes and things, but that's about it, I think.
But yeah, I was trying to set it up for everything like bars and stuff like that, and it was just, it's crazy how complicated it actually is.
Oh yeah.
Anti-magic zone.
I should help protect us.
Oh man, they're beating up the mage, locking her out and everything.
Funny, I'm watching your stream and all of a sudden I see just a white screen. I'm like, what is that? What's going on over there? Oh yeah, it's just Ned.
Last stand.
Of course, I get chained.
Shield wall.
Great. That's great.
Why'd you stop moving?
Cause I was chained.
That's a good reason.
So embarrassing.
See, I don't have,
Do you need mana?
I'm getting it now. Should be alright.
I don't have my rune tap as unholy, so I can't self-heal as much.
Go on ahead without me. I'll be there in a minute. I got the boots.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna pull a Chicken Little. Go on without me. Show me little water. Some chips if you have them. I need to watch that, man. That's a good movie. Haven't seen that in a while.
You are too late. Almost.
Also, if I want to do this spec, I need to take and get the food that increases your pet's damage.
The mammoth things.
Yeah, whatever the treats are.
Countered.
I use them for my Shadow Fiend.
Those really work?
He doesn't, yeah, he doesn't tell me if they're any good or not, though. He's just kind of brain dead. I don't know if they work on, like, the mage, whatever. The, water elemental.
Oh. That's a good question.
I think the,
I know they work on the Warlock pet.
yeah. The mirror images they do, I think they're just kind of not
No,
bright.
They don't stay up. They don't stay up long enough to be usable. They're not a true pet.
Speaking of mirror images, I used to enjoy playing Mesmer in Guild Wars too. Anybody ever play Guild Wars?
I did play Guild Wars 1, never played 2.
But you had tons of like images you would like, illusions and things you would cast and create.
I played some kind of rogue thing.
Yeah, I forget the name of it, to be honest. It was kind of roguish, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like a full stealth thing.
Yeah, I remember the last thing I remember in that. For some reason, I was like always having trouble with this dungeon. You had to like battle all like 4 celestial like star figures.
You are too late, champion of Lordaeron. The dead shall have their day.
Ran this place yesterday on a pug, and all the DPS were doing 6 to 7k DPS.
Wow.
It was like we ran through.
Well, I just figured out why my DPS was so low. I didn't have a molten armor on.
If I'm a tank, this guy's as a DPS, so that's why my DPS is so low.
I actually rolled a Horde Warrior just to level it as a DPS spec so I can learn it.
Nice.
This guy's gross. He's like, I want to sample you. Oh my gosh. File some complaints against him.
Spell reflection.
We did it, friends.
Champions, meet me at the town hall at once. We must take the fight to Mal'Ganis.
Where was he at this whole time?
Right. He was too busy calling.
Checking the coffers.
So it's funny, I was going through the Wrathgate quest line again on my druid,
It's a good joke.
and I was listening to the dialogue, like actually listening to it between King Varian, and it's just like he really, no matter what, just wanted to start a war with a horde. I always thought he was a good king, but then I heard that, I'm like, I don't know if I like his point of view anymore.
Off the reservation.
I forget that. What I don't know if y'all are big into lore, but I can't remember what happened to make Thrall step down from War Chief. Was it the Cataclysm that did all that?
I can't remember.
He stepped away because he wanted to become more involved with his family, let somebody younger take over while he worked with the other chieftains or something. I can't remember what it was. I used to follow the war a lot. I haven't for a while though.
Isn't that when Chris Metzen stepped down too? Thrall is Chris. Wait, what?
I think the whole point of WoW is that none are righteous, no, not one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Paladin. You see the guild he's in? I remember that guild in TBC.
Let's move on.
Yep, How to Train Your Dragon. Actually, didn't that come out in, that came out before TBC, I thought.
Oh, it's very likely, yes.
Came out in 2010, so it would have been Kata. At least I think my dates are right on that. Because Wrath was 2008, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I keep wanting to say 2008, but that doesn't sound right. That makes me sound too young.
Now you see the difference of why you use Arcane Explosion versus Blizzard. Unless you have at least 10 mobs. It's an Arcane Mage.
Very persistent.
I was trying to explain that to one of the mages the other night in the raid.
Interesting.
And now for the interior decorator.
Then I had a Frost Mage tell me,
What else?
I've always done this as a Frost Mage. I said, yes, but you're not spec'd into that anymore. As an Arcane Mage, this is why you want to use this talent versus that talent. And this is why you don't want to depend on this. And your rotation is not always going to be 4-1. It's if your Arcane Missile procs, which will be a little white
I must for Lord of
line all around it in your icon, then you need to, which is usually going to be a 2-1, then go back to 4-1. And there's an add-on that'll tell you that.
That sounds very complicated. I'm glad I don't play a mage.
Well, it's actually really simple. Because the add-in lights up the rotation for it.
Ooh, that's nice. Well, that's funny. It's actually an alt, like an alt biz for resto druids in phase 2.
Yes, it dropped the last run. Did somebody talk to him?
Oh no.
The quickest path to Mal'Ganis lies behind that.
Do I have
Is that
auto exp? Sorry, go ahead.
This passage is not so secret anymore. I think there's a couple people that know about it.
Passage still works.
With as many people coming down here, these cobwebs should be cleaned up.
Right?
You would think so. I mean,
Someone
especially
talked to
with some of
Thrall
the
when he
taller
comes out,
people.
going down the hallway.
Thrall, okay.
There you go. I think a couple of us ganged them all at the same time.
Does anyone know where like the auto accept setting is?
The auto loot or
No, like the auto accept.
For quest stuff?
I've never heard.
Yeah, there's like an auto accept and auto turn in. And I think I somehow may have accidentally turned it on because I was trying to talk to him and it
Should
just like
last
it's
day.
automatically accepting it. It did the same thing with when I pick up the quests.
Dead grip.
I'm looking.
Is it me or are these guys just not dying?
Well, I'm not up there fighting.
Somebody's looking.
Don't worry about it.
I
We'll
mean,
get it figured out.
it was like that for a bit.
I'll come help fight.
Fight the good fight.
No, that sounds stuck in my head.
Rest a moment and clear your
I gave Arthas some spirit and stamina, so he should be really ready to...
I don't think anything can save his spirit. It's been acting like we're falling behind and he's the one that's behind us.
Slack-jawed daffodils.
be kiting him back towards the gate. So
Mal'Ganis is supposed to be in Crusader Square, which is just ahead. Tell me when you're ready to move.
I'll wait to use army then.
I need another cookie. Wait.
This is where you're keeping them? Or are you going further?
I try to get him all the way back to Arthas, but Arthas never attacks. I just have fun with him.
Oh, we have plenty of time. Well, everybody passed on the reins.
I think that's par for the
I'm
course
ready to
now.
talk to Arthas.
I got it.
Well, I don't think you can vendor either.
Nope.
Just do a screenshot of your bags full of the red drip.
We're going to finish this right now, Mal'Ganis. Just you and me.
I always wonder if I tanked him on top of the chest, if I would evade him. Then I'd be at least able to attack up to his waist.
Yeah. Well, like he's put me to sleep.
Sir.
This is a Wendy's.
You hear me?
Do you hear me? To the ends of the earth! This city will be cleansed.
Arthas, I take my buffs back. Get out of here.
You performed well this day. Anything that Mal'Ganis has left behind is yours. Take it as your reward. I must now begin plans for an expedition to Northrend.
Oh, that's the neck piece that a holy priest took from my boomkin. Mm-hmm. It's like, I need that hit. GG.
Maybe we get a portal.
Maybe.
In the makings.
Thank you very much.
There are more.
I was wondering if you were going to say it this time.
I was letting it go a little bit longer. I was going to see if I can get a cancel.
Time to buy some more orbs and put them in the guild bank.
You want the one I got?
Ah, you can use it to keep it, or I mean, it's yours. I've just been doing because I've got my 2 big tier pieces on this guy, so I've just been buying orbs to put in the guild bank for the guild just to have some armor made for him. If I have to ask, are those like
37.
specific gaming glasses you gotta wear, or?
No, it just helps. Like
Who, me?
No, Jay.
no, it helps me. Because my eyes get really tired with these monitors. And
I
I
see your mouth moving, but I
What?
don't hear you.
What? You don't hear me? There's
Need
sound.
those boots made for your DPS.
Yeah, because I'm going to be switching to Bear here soon. So, pretty much any loot I've been trying to pass along. And Jay, I don't know why we can't hear you in Discord.
Oh, that's because I'm push to talk in Discord.
There you go.
If you hear me talking with my mouth moving, it means I'm talking on stream. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'll get the stream muted so I don't hear everybody twice.
That's fun.
So about the glasses.
Oh, so I was explaining that in the stream. Yeah. Just
What are you
fatigue.
streaming on?
The evil empire of Twitch. Did that answer your question?
Halfway.
Okay. There's
What's
2
your-
questions. Oh,
your
so
name?
I got you. Let me send it up.
Need to start doing that with the raids.
That's kind of what I was going to do. I was going to at least record them or something, you know?
Yeah.
But I just recently started wearing these glasses to, and also, like, I'm big on, like, colors and saturation, because I used to do color correction back in the day for
Gotcha.
printing, and these definitely warm everything up without having to adjust my gamma or anything. And my kid sometimes comes in here and punches me in the face, so this helps protect my eyes.
Makes sense.
How old is he?
He's 9, so he's got a pretty good punch.
Need to start using my daily heightened steel again, because we've got some plate wearers that are definitely going to be wanting those new boots that recipe that we got you, or belt or whatever it was that we got you last night.
The Skeef has entered. Thanks for the follow. I have an idea who you might be. I don't know. Could be a mystery. But welcome all the same. Alright. So that belt, that plate belt pattern, is there equivalent like for all the different armor classes? Like
There is.
I'm looking at Atlas Loot for the tailoring one now.
Yep, so everything has a waist and everything has boots.
Chord of the White Dawn looks like there's obviously a hit version and then a not spirit, I guess would be the equivalent.
Yeah. So like for plate, there's DPS, healing, and tanking. And I think same thing with leatherworking. You've got, you know, your male agility, your male spell power, and then the MP5.
Man, that's like almost a 50% upgrade. That Chord of the White Dawn for me.
I don't know if anyone in the guild has that or not.
I don't think we've seen any cloth plate or cloth recipes drop, have we?
I don't
I don't
so.
think
No.
so. We need to figure out what bosses they drop off of and what's going to be required for that. Or if it's just completely RNG and we just haven't been getting lucky. About that time I start cleaning out my bags again.
And of course, naturally, these things being BOE, they're once you craft them, look at that price tag.
Oh yeah. Thankfully, it's helping me that the ruined orbs are going down. I've seen people selling them for 1,100 gold right now. And just earlier this week, they were going for 16, 17.
Yeah, when I made your belt and my belt, they were 2,200 apiece.
Sheesh.
Wow, no sale there, or sale price anyway.
I made one, sold it for like 15k with like 1,000k profit on it, something like that.
Nice.
But then the second one I made kept getting undercut and undercut and undercut. And I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. Now runes have gone way down. So. Yeah, somebody's selling them for 1,000 in the chat.
Yep, no surprise there. Crazy, you just wait. It's not even a month yet. This has only been, what, 3 weeks since it's launched? Wait, the 26th was the first day, right? So that's only been 2 weeks, and just how crazy things have gone down.
I wonder who. I'm sure there's maybe on the forum somebody posted how many fragments they have, like a fragment count. Like if someone's gotten really lucky with the.
I'm
drops.
sure. I know one guild that I've been pugging with. They run 25 man and do hard modes even, and they were only up to 8.
Oh wow! So me having 5 makes me feel
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, because the only guaranteed one is Yogg.
Right.
Yeah, I was hoping that, like, yeah, we'll probably get, you know, at least 2 or 3 people. It may take a while, but I still think, because I'm pretty sure that the legendary is good, even through phase 4. I'm sure. I haven't compared it. I could look real quick. Now I'm curious.
Oh, I just now realized Keontae is in the chat. Keontae just piped in on the chat and said there's also craftable boots for each armor class.
Yeah.
We are learning things, folks. This is what it's about.
It's funny because the 3 blacksmithing plans I've gotten one prot, 1 DPS.
Trial of the
and yeah.
Crusader. Oh, okay. Why is that in here? Do I need to like segment this? For which phase?
Okay, I stand corrected. Looks like there is a mace that drops off a 25-man heroic. And 25-man off of the Lich King, that's better. So, I mean, it's still good up until... up through phase 3.
That's what I said after I went to the chiropractor.
I knew something was coming. You're feeding him.
I gotta look. I actually gotta look at Trial of the Crusaders, see if there's anything. Okay, it looks like maybe a sword that's equal on 25-man heroic on the last boss, but that's about it.
Might have to hit you up. Alright, what are we gonna do now? I don't know. We've got all the heroics done. I guess I could level a little bit of the warlock. I don't know. Also need to eat lunch. That's probably crucial as well. Discord,
Although with the legendary effect, though, it may be worth using in phase 4.
Discord hasn't told me to check my blood sugar, but
I don't know. We'll have to wait until the guides and the sims come out.
I say Discord, I meant Twitch. Check this out. See that?
You guys want to hear something interesting?
76 is crazy.
Is it another dad
normal.
joke?
No, it's not a dad joke. It is. I went and got my hair cut yesterday. Ended up burning 3 fingers while I was doing it.
Was there a campfire involved?
No. I stood up from the chair and the lady was like, okay, just move my cart out of the way. And so I reached down with my hand to push her cart out of the way to stand up and put my hand right on
It is in fact the Keontae.
Oof.
And she's like, oh, they're on. That's like, yeah.
Caboose is at the head of the pack with Mythic Plus retail. Not the back, Caboose back. Yeah, okay. Alright, I might have to hop off here.
I have to unmute the Twitch channel.
Got a little bit of lunch happening soon.
He put up a thing saying 76, and then he put a thing 1 up.
What? Alright, let's kick it out to the log out screen. Let's see here. So you can see all my wonderful characters. Got Widow's Might at the top. Lunatic. Some of you in the stream might actually recognize that character. I also, like this, I changed to male. Changed to female. Always been female. This is my little guy. Original classic WoW toon that fell behind to all the healer classes. Paladin with wearing shaman gear. And the bank tune. Alright, you guys have a good night. Good day. I'm usually used to streaming in the evenings.
Oh, you need to get your bank tune some better outfit.
No, too expensive. She's just struggling, basically. Got her little mug. I can tell my blood sugar is getting crazy low because I'm starting to slur a little bit, so I'm going to get some lunch. Take care. Appreciate y'all coming out, and for the new follows, that's awesome as well. Maybe we'll try to do some more of this stuff later. Raid it out. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see who's hopping out there. That's not a bad idea. Is AJ streaming? Sliding down my list here. He is. He's doing Hogwarts Legacy. Look at that. Is that a Friday thing for him, or I don't know? Let's do that. He'll appreciate that. I appreciate him. And I appreciate you guys. So we're going to do that. We're going to pop into and mess him all up in his Hogwarts
I'm gonna head
Legacy.
out as well. I'm gonna try to take a nap before the follow-up
Right.
appointment
Be sure
for
to
my
stick
grandmother. So
stick
I'll catch you
in for
this
this.
evening.
Here we go.